first thing we have to do is try and figure out a way to adapt pressure washer hose to propane tank. See, gas fittings are different from pressure water fittings. So we need to get creative here and figure out how to do that. And then we gotta figure out how to connect an air hose to this. That way we can actually pressurize this to shoot the gas far. So I've been sitting here for about 45 minutes trying to figure out how I'm gonna connect this hose to this tank. I think I may have figured something out. There we go. I might be able to use this. And this could potentially be even better than all the other ways that I was trying to do. That is barbed because it was hooked up to a hose. Guess what we're doing with it? Hooking up to a hose. So here is our hose. One end already has the quick connect for the hook up to the gun. This end, I wanted to have this threaded somehow right to the propane tank, but if I can't, then I'm gonna do it like this. So the hose that, this is the hose that this is the hose that this was connected to. I mean, it had this little crimper like that, but the, dang it, hold on. So, I mean, it's not too much different, if any difference. The coating here. So, whoo, baby. All right, so that's the hole, that's this, and that will fit right in there. This is exciting now. Okay, so let's put that together like that, cause, all right. So now, here's our thing here. Here's the gas bottle. These are reverse threads, so all in all, that's in there. All right, got a big giant mess here. Here is the pressure washer handle that fit right onto there, just like that. Now, once we get a way to put gas, so what I'm going to do, what is going to fuel this, the whole system, is I'm going to use, well, I was originally going to use propane, but I don't think that's going to be near as fun. So I want something that can shoot far, like a flamethrower, like shoot, really get out there, shoot 20-30 feet, rather than just shooting a small ball of fire. So I'm thinking, if I take this is empty, by the way. If I take this off, take that off, and fill it with gas, like as in, like, just like gasoline. All right, so just made a discovery that kind of I wish I would have known earlier, but this threads where this was is NPT, National Pipe Thread, meaning it's a very common thread and very easy to match to. You can do a lot of stuff with that compared to what I thought it was, which was this, which is some kind of gas threading, reverse threading, I don't know, whatever. That's what I thought it was, but since it's that makes everything a lot easier. So I got a bunch of random fittings. So all these fittings will pretty much replace this. And this is everything I need to almost finish this thing. So yeah, I'll put together this jumble of fittings and whatnot, and it all makes sense then. Alrighty. This is all nasty, sticky, gross, slimy dope. Alright, so far we got that. Remember, this is all replacing this. This was just the valve. This valve is replacing this valve, and this piece here is replacing this because I destroyed the threads in there because I'm a moron. So, yes. Alright, so one thing I forgot to mention is, oh, and I forgot to do it myself, is that when this is on top of the propane tank, say you want to, the valve's on, say you want to press the trigger, nothing's going to come out. The only thing that's going to come out is the air that was in there because it's on the top. So what I'm going to do is I have a piece of 3/4 inch PEX pipe for like water lines in a house. It doesn't fit in there, but I want it to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat it up with a torch, and then I'm going to try to, when you do that, it gets squishy, really squishy, and then it'll reharden up. So I'm going to heat it up and roll it in my hands, get it to shrink just enough to fit inside of the fitting. So yeah, see, it's hot, but see, it's all squishy. So I'm just gonna roll it, wait till it cools down just a little bit so I can touch it more. Roll it in my hands. See, it's just slightly smaller. Plus it's still a little squishy. Yeah, there you go, see that?